We are standing at the 21st floor, which is 70-meter high.
चढ़ने पर कॉफी
नहीं मैंने तो ऑलरेडी पी ली. आपने नहीं पी शायद.
नहीं हम लोगों ने तो हो गया चढ़ने.
Did you have coffee? Hello, I am Swagat Vyas, and this is my story on the autograph. Yes, so talking about my life, I am the only son of my family and I am born and brought up in Ahmedabad. I did my engineering from here, and from childhood I was a hardworking guy. I used to perform well in the extracurricular activities, also in studies, in education. So my ambition in life was always to make it big, and I always had this in mind that I wanted to create something, be a guy who can perform his tasks very well, achieve his goals. So I had always this target in my mind that I want to make it big in life. So Vishwanath as a firm, it's about 30 years old firm. My father is the founder of the company, and he started with small bungalows, construction of small bungalows, and then he came up to 3-4 floors apartments. He had a very tough time in his own career, and he built everything from scratch with taking too much of risk, riding all the trends of real estate upside and downsides of the decade of 2000s. And then eventually he achieved a stage where he can hand over the things very easily to me, and I am very happy to take it on then. So ऐसा था कि eventually यही करना है, ऐसा कोई dedication नहीं था. It just was that I wanted to manage things by my own, और बाकी ऐसा कोई specification नहीं था कि नहीं मुझे real estate में ही जाना है. So I sometimes tell people that अगर real estate नहीं होता और कुछ और sector भी होता तो मैं इतनी ही अच्छी तरह से नहीं पाता. ऐसा कोई अलग लगाव real estate के लिए नहीं हो या फिर हो, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. Eventually it's all about, see, whatever you're working on, real estate as a sector, there are two things. One, what you earn from real estate, and the other thing is investments. So my major focus is on investments. So when you earn something from your work or from your business, so that is the income that you generate from your company. But then what you invest is what makes you big. So that was a forte from the very beginning. I wanted to make credible investments which can reap multiple returns in the future. So that is what my major agenda is.
कभी फैमिली से ऐसा था कि नहीं, obviously because it's a 30-year-old company now, तो फैमिली से था कि नहीं एक लौता बेटा है तो he working with us only.
Yeah, so I had always this
Pressure from.
So not at all, no pressure, nothing like that. But I had always this thing in my mind. I had this responsibility from the very beginning that I have to take it on. I have to take it on with full thrust and power and full responsibility. And I have to make sure that I am worth the metal that my father has been. So when like I said, when I did complete my work from Bombay, when I reached Ahmedabad, so I had already started working on the project that was ongoing in the company. It was named Sarathya, and so the challenge for me was to manage the team that we had in our hand at that time. It's about a decade back now, and to perform well. So when you work somewhere else and then you have these expectations in your mind that you want to work along with the company standards that you have worked in. So matching the Bombay culture, the Bombay professionalism in Ahmedabad was a really big challenge. I always say that the closest project to me is the first project that I did by my own. I remember that members were very happy with the delivery, with the execution. I had a lot of feedbacks which had given good praises to the workmanship quality. So I had always this thing in mind that rather than the monetary gain, the respect and the trust that you gain with each project. It was about 300 odd families. So all of them being so happy, being very passionate about the company with the project that they're going to live in. So I'll always remember that I had been appreciated a lot with the first endeavor that I had completed. And it will always be remembered as my dearest project of my life. I always remember that my father always says that in a sector like real estate, which is majorly unorganized, to build a brand, it's not just an easy task. So you always have to, along with the delivery, along with the good construction quality, you always have to maintain the trust and transparency with the customers. So I always remember his guidance along those two lines. And but obvious that when next generation comes into picture, there are few teething issues and few teething problems, but both of us have honored it with all due respect, and have learned from each other's doings. So be it planning, be it execution, be it marketing, we both of us have grown together, and he has under his guidance has have always been very supportive with me. So luxury to me, rather than the glam aspect of it, I always believe that luxury is a comfort, the freedom to choose. That is what I define luxury, and I've always reflected the same in my buildings, be it my house or be it my choice of cars. So my house has been featured in about 15 odd countries in the world. And we had made it with much meticulousness and precision. We have given too much of brainstorming to the designs, the planning, the placement of spaces in the bungalow, and we are very happy that with all the members in the house, we're living with much comfort and much privacy. So now let me drive you through the journey of my cars. Cars for me have always been driving pleasure and a good seating experience. The first luxury car that we owned was Audi A4 in 2009, before the first year of my college, and then I took my mother on the ride in that car. And then I remember in Mercedes also, I took my grandparents on a ride. We went for a cup of ice cream and some desserts in the evening, just me and my grandparents. So yes, after a good bouquet of collection of cars, I decided to have a car which has a remarkable presence on road, a uniqueness in its look and feel, in terms of the positioning of brand, plus the positioning of the product it has. For me, I've already owned an Evoque before, so Range Rover was not something new to me, but I wanted something top of the line, which has very limited presence in a city like Ahmedabad, and that's how I chose the autobiography Vogue version. Talking about the cars that I have, we started with an Audi A4 a decade back, the luxury cars, and then we moved on to BMW GT. Then again we had a Mercedes E-Class, which is again a very good foot space and a good leg rest, so chauffeur driven car. There were two options to choose from, this and the Maybach GLS, but somehow when I took a test drive of both of them, the look and feel, I think that this car offers more in the price point valuation than what the other cars of the same category offer. So in life, I think ambition and the energy that you do your work with is very important, and to keep it burning is very important aspect. You always have to stay updated. You always have to stay forward tech in life. Always have to keep yourself updated in the patterns and the direction that the industry changes. So I think that is what keeps me driving, because new challenges, new experiences, difficult projects, hard to visualize, hard to design, hard to achieve. So that's what it makes the projects more special and more rigorous and involving for me. So that is the most important thing, to always keep it challenging, because uh, you cannot keep things mundane and be very ambitious about it. You always have to think something beyond just columns and beams and slabs. You have to have some vision of yourself that you want to achieve when you're delivering project, both for the customer, for yourself, and for the company. So I like to do yoga. I've played lawn tennis for 5-6 years. I've done taekwondo, karate about for 7-8 years in my life. So I always think that something which keeps you energized is more important. I like running. I've run quite a few half marathons. So that is what my passion is, and obvious traveling is the most dearest to me. I just keep on planning things in my head about the trips that I want to make, the places I want to visit, or the experience that I want to have with my family. So here we are at the tallest project of Shela. We are standing at the 21st floor, which is 70-meter high, and it is the first tallest building of Shela, which is going to get possession soon, within next quarter. So I think in real estate, it's very important that developer treats his project as his own house. The robust infrastructure, the grade A quality materials, and workmanship. This is what it matters while developing a project, while conceptualizing a project. So utmost transparency, workmanship efficiency, and timely delivery. That's what makes Vishwanath stand out from the rest. So again, the other jewel in our crown is Sanidhya, where they have horizontal development with a proper smooth efficiency in the road operation network. So that's where we have the amenities, the space planning, the road width, the drainage network, the water purification systems, where we have this biophilic environment where the marine life can dwell very easily. All in all, we have this a box package where customers can enjoy their first home being very close to a city and still have the privacy and the peace of a rural area. So talking about the gift city, it has a very strong operational efficiency, good carbon ratings. It's all on the lines of sustainability, which where the new age concept of the projects are. We have made a lot of efforts in making the project much more carbon neutral in terms of heating and ventilation systems, the robust infrastructure of the building, the operational efficiency of the floor plate for the tenants. So it has been a lot of working in the project, and we are hoping to deliver the project in about 6 months now. Talking about the growth, I think we have a lot of projects in the pipeline in this mid-segment range, also in the luxurious segment range. We also want to explore the commercial space in a larger position. We already have a ongoing project in Gift City, but we want to explore more in the commercial spaces. So I think in a project, site visits are the most important aspect, and your personal involvement in the project is where the team and the all over infrastructure gets upliftment. So I always believe that regular site visits can improve the quality, improve the efficiency, and improve the timeline of delivery. So I always believe that whatever you do should be at the optimum performance, and whatever you do should be optimum pleasure to you, which makes you happy. Thank you.